Well, good evening, afternoon, or good morning, everybody out there in YouTube land. How's everybody doing? Hopefully, you are doing well. Hopefully, you are feeling well. And hopefully, you are having a good day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you're at out there. Um, I thought I'd start up a new channel. Um, I'm going to be on here. I'm going to try and make up some quotes and about how I feel. This is going to be like kind of like an online diary of my thoughts and my feelings about just in general about things that are going on, things that are happening, just normal stuff, like an online diary. I don't know how many people will be interested in something like this, but I figured, what the heck? My sister a long time ago told me, hey, AZ, get yourself, make up a channel. Don't tell anybody, not many people, what it is. And just, talk about your feelings on there. Jot down your thoughts and things like that. And this used to be a quote channel, and it still is. I'm just adding a little bit more of a spin on it, a little bit more stuff to it. Because, you know, on my Griper channel, yes. On my Griper channel, yes, I was able to express my feelings and my thoughts and all that. But I noticed that a lot of people don't really like to hear that much. And that's why I kind of, shy away from that on that channel. Unless it's like a really big issue, which it never really is. That's the thing about YouTube and all that kind of shit. You know, people get so engrossed in these cliques, in these communities, and these little things that they do. And some of them really, really just literally lose all touch with reality for real. Um, they think of themselves in a certain way, and so they think of themselves so blindly that they shy away from the truth about who they really are as a person and what they're really about. See, with me, I it's a blessing and it's kind of a curse. Um I try and be 100% truthful to everybody. I mean, I do admit that, and I never claimed I was. Okay. I will never, ever be 100% politically correct. I won't. That will never happen. It just won't. Sorry, but it just won't. I'll never be 100% politically correct. You know, there's going to be some days where, you know, I mess up. There's going to be some days where I screw up a little bit. That's why I like going on, you know, kind of backwater channels like this. That way, if I mess up or if I screw up, you know, I'm not going to get, I'm not going to get in trouble for it because it's just me on here, you know. Nobody has to troll me. Nobody has to roll me. Nobody has to scrutinize me, patronize me, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know, I like going on backwater channels like this one just most of the time by myself. I mean, my sister knows this channel. She should anyway. But, you know, she's probably spending time with her family or probably sleeping. So, me, I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'm just kind of cleaning up some dishes and making the kitchen look a little bit, you know, presentable so that when when I get up in the morning, I don't have to worry about these dishes because I got it all done. The kitchen, in other words, before I go to bed, the kitchen gets cleaned. You know, but yes, my name is Arizona, short for AZ. I have I have multiple channels, but I just decided to go on here to express my feelings, express my thoughts, and you know, express my ideas and stuff. You know, and today went pretty good. You know, I could say that today went good. You know, it was a little bit laid back. You know, it wasn't really too hectic today. Um, to tell you the truth, I've been going through a lot of depression, and it's been hitting me pretty hard today. Just thinking back, you know, on past events and things like that, and I don't know. I just part of me feels guilty. You know, maybe if I would have done this right, this wouldn't have happened. If I would have done this, just all of that stuff. And I mean, I know it doesn't mean anything, but it's just the way I think and the way I feel. and you guys are going to be hearing a lot from me on this channel by me just saying quotes, feelings, and expressing myself. You know, I am tired, so yeah. Um, got to help a good friend of mine clean up his yard. Um, this coming Saturday, so that's going to be fun. Um, the only bad thing is I hate about the winter time is just not that many people, want to have me help them do their yard. You know what I mean? Help them take care of it, or just give me a chance to get out of the house. You know what I mean? I'm still debating on how the heck am I going to get to the post office, because here's I know I'm not supposed to talk about this, but on here I'm going to talk about it because I need to talk about my feelings on it. All right. This is what happened to me um, as of, I think it was last week. I believe it was last week and a half. It was on a Monday, and you know, I had it was on a Monday, and I had a doctor's appointment later on in the afternoon. Okay, later on in the afternoon, I had a doctor's appointment. Everything seemed fine. I went to the doctors. Of course, I got scheduled out for, colonoscopy and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, hell, everything seemed to be fine. You know, then things kind of took a turn for the worst. I was on the phone with my sister, and we were just, chit chatting, right? And I thought to myself, since since Walmart is right across the street from my doctor's office, um, I figured, what the heck? Let's just go there and you know, save some time because it's right there. So I started walking from the doctor's office to the Walmart place. And in between there, I came across the guy. Well, I didn't think anything of it. he saw me from across the street. Now, he approached me. I did not approach him. Okay. It was him that approached me. So he engaged in the conversation first. Okay. So he comes up to me, comes from across the street, walks up to me and asks me if I was selling something. I had my little, grocery cart. Looks in the cart, doesn't see anything. And I said no. So then he started striking up a conversation saying that, well, the streets ain't safe here around here and blah, 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 all that. So he wound up, tagging along with me. At first, didn't think anything of it, just now, mind you, I was on the phone with my sister at the time. And he was clowning on her, making fun of her. We're just joking around, but she didn't like the way he was joking around. And I was starting to feel a little bit uneasy about the situation as well, but I couldn't say anything. So, anyway, the guy wound up, sorry, I'm a little tired. The guy wound up accompanying me into Walmart. So I told him, I said, I got to go into Walmart. I got to get some dog food. And then I'll be right straight out. He's like, okay, I'll go in with you. Okay, fine, whatever. So we go into Walmart. And I asked him, and I says, hey, just to thank him for being a nice guy with me, I'm like, hey man, you know, um, I asked him, I'm like, do you need anything? Do you want anything? Do you want like a drink or something? And he goes, well, I'll take a Dr. Pepper. So I'm looking around in Walmart and I don't see any of the little singles, that they buy. I didn't see them over there. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what. He goes, I'll tell you what, I'll take that thing of Hawaiian Punch grape. That's for my kid. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he takes a wine, I buy it for him and go through that. And he looks back and finds out that, well, I got no cash on hand. In the meantime, while I was on the phone with my sister, he was on the phone with a gentleman of his. In fact, he was on the phone with that gentleman the whole entire time when I was on the phone with my sister. And so, anyway, we come out of Walmart. Now, he was under the impression that I had a car. Well, and he's like, where are you going? I'm like, dude, I'm going to the bus stop. He goes, I was under the impression, no, I don't have a car. So that's another one. I had thought that it was going to end off right there, but he proceeded to, he was going to go follow me to the bus stop and get on the bus with me and follow me home. As soon as he said that, big ass red flags were coming up all over the place. Finally, my sister said, "Get out of there. Get out of there. I've got a bad feeling, something's going to go down. Just get out of there. Just get out, get out, get out. Abort, abort, abort." So I told him, and I'm like, "Dude, I've got to go. I've got to go. I've got to go." So I said, "Grab your juice, but I've got to go. I've got to go." So I grabbed the cart and I just push on. Then he started talking trash, started saying stuff, and I ignored it. Because at that time, my fight or flight response was kicking in, and all I was thinking about was, I need to get on the bus to where I'm safe. I need to get on the bus where I'm safe. I need to get on the bus. I couldn't even talk to my sister because I was scared half to death. And then here's what sealed the deal. When he said, and he said it while he was in the back of me, he followed me to the bus stop with his friend online on the phone, stating, "Yep, his dome is right in front of me." I'm like in front of him going, "Whoa." Now shit was really starting to get real. I'm like, "Oh my God, this man is planning on shooting me. This man is planning on shooting me. Oh my God." And then I thought I was going to die. Honestly, I thought, "Oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die." And I couldn't even talk. My sister was like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" And he's like, and then he realized that, yes, I was shaking really hard, because he even laughed at it. He goes, "Man, this dude's shaking really hard." And I didn't even do shit to him. Then as soon as I got to the bus stop, because there was security, there was police all everywhere. Then he melted away. Thank God. All he did was flip me off. I went to my bus stop, got on the bus, and was gone. Then the following morning, which was a Tuesday, I heard a car accident that happened right in front of my house. Apparently, some kid lived around in my neighborhood. He was drunk and high off of his wazoo, Comes home, and I don't know whether he was trying to park the car or whatever, but somehow he floored the gas, slammed right into a parked car, and flipped the car over. Almost completely over like that. That was his car. That happened at around 8:30 the next morning. So I was like, wow. Wow. So yeah. Um Now I am pretty much terrified to step out of my house and terrified to go anywhere by myself. I've only been out twice since this happened. And what I've been trying to plan in the back of my head is how in the living fuck am I going to get to the goddamn post office? Because I've got a package I have to deliver. How the fuck am I going to get to the post office safely without nothing happening to me? Especially after that gentleman said what he said on Monday. And I don't know, dude. I really don't know. But all I know is throughout that whole ordeal, if my sister hadn't have been there on that phone when she was, I probably wouldn't be here right now talking with you guys. I mean, it could have gone down bad in a really, really bad way. So, yeah. And that's probably about it in a nutshell. Rest of the week and the rest of my time's gone good. I still have that one little task on my mind. And I really don't know how I'm going to do it. I've tried to go over this plan over and over and over in my head, and I just don't know. I know I can't live in fear for the rest of my life and all that, but still, I could, never can tell. I could be a marked man because that guy was a gangbanger. Because he was talking about it. I just don't know, dude. Just don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out. So you guys take care. Much love. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys.